Stop Sober, Ocsober, Sober October. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Sober is Dope. I'm Pop Buchanan. This is the Sober is Dope channel, all things sobriety and mental health related and motivation. Today, I want to talk about something really fascinating to me, which is Sober October. Right now, we're currently in September, which was the tail end. And as you guys know, in 2020, it's been really tough with the COVID-19, the pandemic, everyone being in quarantine. And we have our fair share of people really struggling with drugs and alcohol. October is a time that could give us a rare opportunity to do a reset with our relationship with alcohol and put our relationship with alcohol in perspective. Sober October is really fascinating to me. It's similar to dry January, where you're inspired. The difference is after January, you're coming off the high, so to say, of the New Year's resolutions and stuff. And there's a lot of pressure to follow through with this New Year's resolution. October is more of a reflective time where you don't have less social pressure to follow a resolution, but it's still a beautiful theme of recovery and sobriety. October can be traced back to a company known as Life Education, where they coined the phrase Ocsober, and they celebrated they used the month of October to raise awareness. Also, Macmillan Cancer Support, they also have a really big theme surrounding Sober October. And lastly, the Joe Rogan Experience. Joe Rogan really made Sober October popular when he featured the challenge on his show where Joe and his friends get together and they challenge each other for 31 days of sobriety during the month of October. This is a fascinating time, ladies and gentlemen, and this episode is going to provide you with some historical context of Sober October and also some health benefits of not drinking for 30 days. Like what happens to your body when you stop drinking. First thing first, I just want to put this disclaimer out there. If you're going to practice Sober October, I want you to know, please do it responsibly. We have an episode where we talk about detoxing and how to detox responsibly and how to watch out for withdrawal symptoms, because when you stop drinking, your body goes through a lot of changes, and it's important to recognize these changes, be prepared. And we always endorse a medically assisted detox, or at least have a regimen, a plan, check with your doctor or physician before you just stop drinking. Make sure you have a system in place. With no further ado, I want you guys to enjoy my clip where I talk about the origins of Sober October and some health benefits of quitting. What is Sober October? Like dry January, Sober October involves cutting alcohol for the entire month. Yes, all 31 days. The origin of the movement have been linked to a few places, starting with the Australian nonprofit Life Education, which created the fundraiser Ocsober in 2010. The actual name Sober October is credited to Macmillan Cancer Support, a UK-based charity that funds emotional and financial support for people with cancer. Also, in October 2017, Joe Rogan, his friend Ari Shaffir, and Tom Segura banded together to help their buddy Bert Kreischer lay off the booze and shrink his gut. Thanks to the popularity of the Joe Rogan Experience, Sober October inspired millions of listeners to spend a month without drinking. Macmillan Cancer Support are asking you to get involved in Sober October by going alcohol-free in October to raise money for people with cancer. As 2020 has already been quite the challenge, this year they are introducing some new options for taking part. You can choose to have a sober-ish October by taking on the challenge for 21 or 14 days, or go old school and challenge yourself to take on the full 31 days. You choose to go sober for, by signing up to the challenge, you'll be doing something amazing for people with cancer. All money raised will help to make sure Macmillan can continue being there for the millions of people living with cancer in the UK. And you're not just helping others, you're helping yourself too. Having a break from alcohol has great health benefits such as having more energy, a clearer head, and sleeping better, plus no hangovers. So we hope to see you take part in Sober October, raising a glass of water and standing proudly beside people living with cancer. How it works. Step 1, sign up and choose the 31-day, 21, or 14 days of sober option. Step 2, go alcohol, booze free in October. Step 3, ask friends and family to donate to your charity of choice. 4, help people living with cancer. What happens to your body when you stop drinking alcohol? First thing first, according to WebMD, you might dodge accidents. Ladies and gentlemen, we know this very well. Your risk of getting into a car accident or any personal accident dramatically reduces when you quit drinking alcohol. Second, your heart gets healthier. Your heart is extremely important, and you might think that a regular glass of red wine or other alcoholic beverages might be good for your heart, but that may not be true, or true only for light sippers, less than one drink a day. If you use more than that, cutting back or quitting may lower your blood pressure, levels of fats called triglycerides, and chances of heart failure. The next thing is your liver may heal. Alcohol has very damaging effects on the liver, so your liver starts to improve dramatically as soon as you stop drinking. It starts to begin healing. So keep that in mind. You also may drop some pounds. You'll improve your relationships. You can lower cancer risk. We know that alcohol is considered a carcinogen, and by cutting out alcohol, you dramatically improve your chances of living a healthier life. Your sex life might improve. We know that sex can improve once you stop drinking, so that should be a big motivator. You'll sleep a lot better. Sleep improves dramatically, and this is extremely important. You'll get sick less because your immune system will strengthen, and you'll also lower your blood pressure. And symptoms of hypertension and high blood pressure dramatically reduces, especially within the first 30 days of not drinking. You'll clear your brain, so your mind could be a lot healthier. So clearing your brain. Alcohol dependence can make it harder to think or remember things. Over time, heavy drinking can cloud your perception or distances and volumes, or slow and impair your motor skills. It can even make it harder for you to read other people's emotions. But if you quit, your brain seems to be able to regain some of the abilities. Withdrawal. If you're a heavy drinker, your body may rebel at first. If you cut off alcohol, you could break out in cold sweats or have a racing pulse, nausea, vomiting, shaky hands, and intense anxiety. Some people even have seizures or see things that aren't there, hallucinations. Your doctor or substance abuse therapist can offer guidance and may prescribe medication like benzodiazepines to help you get through this. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Sober October. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Peace.